All right, this is it. Welcome to the Detroit Auto Show. NAIS is what they call it, North American International Auto Show. In front of me, we are seeing again the all-new, brand-new Dodge Demon 170, the ultimate send-off from Dodge. Their last call to get a supercharged V8, the king of the drag strip from here in America, right? Quarter-mile time is 8.91 seconds at 151.2 miles per hour on a prep drag strip, of course. That's one interesting thing when it comes to the Demons, was that the times that Dodge says, obviously it's in optimum conditions. It makes sense because obviously they want to show optimum performance. But seeing this again out here is really exciting because we are finding a massive shift with the American muscle cars. The Camaro might be going out of existence, at least as we know it. Dodge has found the spotlight as the ultimate American drag racer, the classic muscle car, right? Where Ford is going after the European race tracks and all across the world with the new GTD platform. So seeing this out here, I mean, we now have a choice of basically anything you want as an American. I do want to touch base on that power output again. 1,025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque on E85. So that theme you will find all around the vehicle. So if I come closer, do you notice the yellow accent right there towards the eye? It's kind of orange and yellow mixed. Well, it's trying to show off how this vehicle is ethanol injected. So that color signifies the alcohol version of the gasoline that's going in it to give you that extra 100 horsepower, because standard it makes about 900 horsepower and 814 pound-feet of torque on 93 octane. I do love that accent right there of it being ethanol injected. So many Dodge Demon owners are modifying their car, making it E85 capable. This is it. This is the E85 capable production car. And to do that, they had to change a lot of upgrades when it comes to the engine itself. They have new pistons, new connecting rods, a crankshaft, crank bearings, billet main caps. Yet they still kept all the original cooling efforts, like the hollowed out headlights that bring in that airflow for the snorkel effect. The rest of the design, as you know, is pretty similar to the outgoing Dodge Demon. There's another big difference towards where the front tires are. No longer do you have the fender liner extensions for the Dodge Demon. Now it's blended in perfectly with the 245 wide Mickey Thompson tires up front. You no longer have that big kit that you get to upgrade your Demon with after the fact. This time around, they're offering a unique package where it's showroom ready. You just got to put in the right fuel. I do like how you have the carbon fiber wheels on this car. Now, we've had carbon wheels on many different American cars now. For example, the Z06 Corvette that we recently bought, even the GT500 Track Pack, all the way back to 2016 with the GT350R. A lot of the American brands now are finding the opportunity to use that carbon fiber wheel design to save weight for rotational mass. This will lower the drivetrain loss to give you more power to the wheels and help them spin faster. They do cost $11,500, so it's a big jump in price. But from my experience, they do offer that extra performance, at least on the racetrack when I've tested my Z07 package all across America. So you can get the parachute out back through the Dodge Performance parts after the fact, but no, off the showroom floor. You're not going to really be able to drive it off like that. I'll be honest, backing up, the vehicle looks pretty big. It is over 4,200 pounds, right? However, they're able to manage that weight very well, because the more weight you can push down on a tire, the more mechanical grip you can get with it off a launch. It's why with a mid-engine vehicle like a Porsche Turbo S, it'll launch 2 seconds 0 to 60s over and over again, because the more weight on these tires, the more force is keeping them in contact with the road. With this vehicle, using the trans brake technology and all the weight shift of this newly optimized suspension system, that is able to push all the 4,200 pounds more so to the back, enabling that wheelie popping motion that we know and love from the Demon family. It's kind of hard to get a good angle of the interior right now because everything is closed down. I think partly because you do have the the harness system with the roll bar out back. But just like with the previous Demon that came out a few years back, you have the trans brake system, and it's been tuned so that you can allow different settings for the torque curve. Therefore, for different tuning for managing power output and load on the ground, you can lower the curve or increase it. Let's say you're getting a lot of wheel spin during a shift, you can change that or optimize it for the launch of the vehicle. Trans brake technology, you don't really find that in any other production car, do you? Except with the Dodge family. The only other location for the fender extensions are out back, where the 3.09 rear axle is located for the 8-speed automatic transmission. Really interesting because I have a lot of friends myself who actually have one of these Demon 170s coming in. I can't wait for them because I just love what they're doing here. This is the ultimate American muscle car meant for the drag strip. It can take down supercars from all over the world, right? We'll make sure to help some of our friends who are getting it to take it out to find out how it drives, or we'll maybe wait till they do more of the first drive tests. That'll be a lot of fun. For the price of $96,666, $96,000+ starting price without gas, guzzler tax, and destination delivery. Then from there, it hits $100,000. Regardless, that price is not that bad. My Ford Raptor R is $110,000 for 700 horsepower in a pickup truck. This has got over 1,000 horsepower and can pull an 8.9 second quarter mile. That's crazy. Majority of supercars can't pull that. Even hypercars can't pull that. Is it a number that you're going to be able to hit consecutively very easily? I don't know, because I've found the Demon can struggle putting all the 840 horsepower onto the ground with the standard tires it came with. This has got Mickey Thompson's. I actually put Mickey Thompson's on my old GT 500 Super Snake back in the day. That car made 1,000 horsepower, 842 the wheel on 91 pump gas. I miss it because it was a manual transmission. Comment down below, guys, if you remember the OG Super Snake, the GT 500 Super Snake on the channel. Is this the ultimate successor to that? Let me know your thoughts. There are pricey options, don't get me wrong. $11,500 for the carbon fiber wheels, the $10,000 sunroof package, the $2,500 seat replacement that puts actual back seats in the bench in the car. Yeah, you can get this to be $120,000+ Dodge Challenger. Is that too much? That would be much more than the GT 500 track pack that came out not too long ago. However, the game has been changed with Ford and the new GTD, a $300,000+ Ford Mustang from Multimatic and Ford. I don't know, is the era coming to an end of the affordable American supercar muscle cars? I don't know. What do you think? Is it a better buy than the new GTD? 800 horsepower, a supercar Mustang meant for the corners? Depends on your use case. I think both of these will be signifying an end of an era. I really do want to get your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.